Hey YouTube, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Friends, in this video I want to talk to you about how the manifestation and the creation of your reality works. And this I'll be touching upon a very scientific process, actually an experiment which is done, which is called as the double slit experiment, and you'll be learning about the observer's effect. And once you know this effect, you'll have a superpower. So watch this video till the end and understand and learn how this manifestation and the power of belief actually works, and why it works to different extent for different people. A long time back now, an experiment happened called as the double slit experiment. The purpose was of this experiment was just to find out whether what is the material nature of life and what is the wave nature of life, right? And what they were doing in the experiment was, there was this electron gun, right? An electron gun, we all know about electrons. They are subatomic particles inside the atom. We have all heard about atoms, right? Inside the atom there is electrons, protons and neutrons. So there was this gun which basically creates electrons by away, and it used to shoot these electrons on a screen, right? And that gun was throwing those electrons through a slit, which is kind of a small space in a shield, onto the screen, right? And there were two slits. That's why it's called as a double slit experiment. So what the scientists did, they put a camera, and the camera was focused on the gun, and when the camera was on, there was a dot pattern forming in the screen. When the electrons were hitting the screen, there were dots being formed, which basically says that electrons are like solid particles, right? Now, they left it overnight and the camera was off. And you will be amazed to see what happened when the camera was off. When they come back the next morning, there were not dots on the screen, there were these wave patterns. Actually, there were interferences, which were like the crest, the positive interference and the negative interference, which happens only in the case of waves, right? So when people are watching, the electrons which are these subatomic particles, were behaving as solid matter, but when nobody was watching, it was behaving as a wave. So it is a possibility, right? And this phenomenon was then labeled as the observer's effect, meaning if an observer is watching, if you're observing this world, it is material world, but if you just close your eyes, everything goes off, right? It's just a possibility. So now here, if you close your eyes and you develop this belief and visualization and then open it again, you're basically creating your own world, and you can introduce in this world anything what you want. And the best way to do it is to do it very slowly, so that your belief catches up with it and you're more convinced, but the power is with you. And this is what the observer's effect was trying to tell us, right? Now, many people have questioned this in the past, and they have said, if it is observer's effect, why it is not so simple to just create your own reality, right? Now here I have a thought, and maybe you can have a difference of opinion, but I have a thought that observer's effect work, but the kind of belief you have for the observer's effect to work is very little. And especially with the length of life you have lived till now and the kind of belief you have developed, it's very difficult for you to suddenly believe in the observer's effect and to create your reality in the outer world, right? So you have to be a very strong observer to make the observer's effect work for you. Or you can be a slow observer, and over time, if you continuously observe or visualize, the things will start to happen. This is what actually happens in visualization and mental picture making. Over time it works. Suddenly this thing starts changing in your life, right? Maybe there is some more nuances over here, but this is kind of a broad, fuzzy framework how it works, right? And once you know this, once you know the science behind this observer's effect, the sky is the limit for you. Now you know how it works, and how the power of imagination and mental picture making and the power of journaling and writing your goals and affirmations work. You can basically create your life over time. it doesn't have to happen immediately. Like, it's not like you just start observing now and in a couple of days you'll have this entire reality. But it can definitely happen over time. In a couple of years you can totally change this picture which is being projected by the universe in front of you, and align it with the picture which you have been running in your mind, by slowly creating the difference and changing your observation, because you're collapsing these wave functions into reality. And this is where we have heard all these amazing stories. If you read the book, it is there on my shelf behind, the autobiography of a yogi, Yogananda Paramhamsa. It's an amazing book. It's a book basically demonstrating the observer's effect. Paramhamsa Yogananda, in that book, he was on this journey, and it was ancient India, and he met these yogis, who were just creating these amazing sceneries by the power of their thought. It's a must-read book. It was the only book which was with Steve Jobs, because in that book he basically taught about the same thing in different words, in words of Kriya Yoga and all these things, but it is the same thing. These yogis, because of their meditative power, and this is where the meditation comes in, you become a very strong observer as a result of meditation, because you let loose of all the other thoughts and you can introduce the thought which you want to project. And these yogis, these ancient yogis, some were creating these artificial smells, some were creating these materials, and some were creating these whole new worlds because of using the power of thought, and the observer's effect was playing to their favor, because they were very strong observers, stemming and coming from the this long meditative journey on which they have been a part of. So you don't have to be a yogi to change your life. Just learn about these things, read the books as much as you can, especially the book Autobiography of a Yogi by Yogananda Paramhamsa, and you'll know that slowly and gradually you can, if your life has not been working out for you, you're not well, you don't have the wealth you want, the job you want, over time, slowly and gradually you can change it by constant mental picture making and becoming an observer. And just knowing this will give you the power. Just becoming aware of this knowledge that this is the reality will give you the power. So thanks again for watching the video, guys. I hope this video was helpful to you, motivate you in some way, and let me know in the comment section below what you feel about this. And so I'm trying to really help you guys out here, whoever are watching this video, because I just love reading books and I'm amazed by this knowledge which is existing. I just want to share this knowledge, but still there are some people who are negative. By the way, I love the positive comments you guys are giving me, so thank you for that, encouraging me to create and share the knowledge which I am having and which I am acquiring more to share on this channel. But there's some negative comments, guys. There's a lot of room in the YouTube. You can go wherever you want. You don't have to hang around here and watch these videos. Nobody's compelling you. And just try these things out. It will work for you. And the least I can pretty much assure you is that your life will change for good. And just reading some books and watching some people speak raises your vibration if there's a positive energy around it. And that is what I feel listening to my mentors and reading the books. My energy and my vibration changes, and when I'm vibrating good things are coming into your life which is making me happy, and life is amazing as a result of that. So thanks again for watching the videos and this video, and I'll see you again in my next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.